Hi guys, Gareth here and welcome back to another episode of the England Football Manager series, and as you can see today we're in our third match of the European Championships, our final group game against Turkey. We've already qualified top of the group for the next round, so I thought might as well just put up a backup team. If we lose it doesn't really matter, and it's important to rest the players ahead of the next game, which I don't know how much time we're going to get because I don't know who we're playing yet. But anyway, we're up against Turkey. They've got some good players, Yilmaz, Demirel. Most of their good players aren't playing today or have retired. Yeah, Gökhan Töre, I don't know how to say that, so I just kind of put some kind of accent on it to try and make it sound right, but it doesn't really, does it? Inan's out injured, which I guess is a good thing for us. They haven't got, where is he? They haven't got, what's his face? The one at Arda Turan. He's not at the competition, I'm presuming. Maybe he's a bit old now actually, so yeah, but anyway. Let's get on with my team. So it's Joe Hart in goal, as you'd expect. You know, there's no point not playing him. It's a goalkeeper. He's not going to get tired. Klein, Corker, Smalling, and Barnard. I'm planning on bringing Smalling off and bringing Shawcross on at some point. Rodwell and Carrick in the midfield. Walcott and Johnson on the wings, and Bennett. I decided to play him in attacking midfield because he can play there. Not particularly a great player, but he's there anyway. Playing behind Bent. So hopefully we can, you know, make a good showing of ourselves. So hopefully these players will realise, you know, if you play well in this game, you might just get a place in the starting 11 for later rounds, possibly. Unlikely, because I'm pretty happy with my team. For the first time, I'm pretty happy actually with the starting 11. I can't really complain about it too much. Walcott, Carrick, Barnard. You know, we are on a nice winning / unbeaten run. For an international team, we've made quite a few games with some tough games in there. You know, so I would like that to continue. But overall, the important thing is really that we give some other players a chance, and that well, we have our players fit for the next round, or fully fit anyway. I don't want players on like 93% because then they won't be as good, which is why I'm going to bring Smalling off at half time. Well, that's the plan anyway, as long as he doesn't get injured or sent off or something. Corker couldn't quite put that header in. Well, he didn't really have a chance to do. Well, he had a chance, but it was never really going to happen, was it? So far, almost 20 minutes in now. Yeah, it's gone alright, I guess. Go on, Bennett. You know, although I don't really care too much about this game, you know, obviously I still want the team to win. Whips it in, Carrick's there. Walcott, oh, could have scored that. Walcott again, is he offside? He is. If he wasn't, I think, I had a feeling he was going to put that one in there, if he wasn't offside. Or if he didn't flag for offside. I had a feeling he might have scored, but, I don't know. Oh, that's a good save from Hart. That's a really good save from Hart. Don't know how he didn't concede there. Corker got his body in, well, not his body in the way of the ball, but you know, his body in the way, so they couldn't shoot, and Hart made a really good save as well there. The other defender did quite well, I don't know who that was. Barnard's gone and injured someone, so well done, mate. You've gone and ruined someone's tournament, well done. It's come off the crossbar. 30 minutes in, still 0-0. You know, a draw will be alright from this, as long as I want some goals from this game, really. I was going to put it on extended highlights, but this match doesn't really matter that much, so I decided I wouldn't, just to keep the episodes shorter. I know some people may want it longer, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't really see a lot of point in doing it for a game like this. It matters, but it's not a huge deal, you know. It matters more for pride and players having a good game, really. Yeah, like the reasons I've stated before, I'm not going to go through them all again. Bent couldn't make the tackle there, but he's a striker, not a midfielder / defender. We've got a free kick. I think he was offside there, Yilmaz. Yilmaz is a player I genuinely believe he's one of the best strikers in the world. If he'd been at a team like Dortmund, if Dortmund sell Lewandowski, they definitely have to get Yilmaz. He's the only one I can see coming close to replacing Lewandowski, realistically. But yeah, if Yilmaz was at a team like Dortmund or Real Madrid, trying to think, I don't think he'd work for Barcelona, but he obviously wouldn't get ahead of Messi in the team, would he? But though, you know, if he was at a bigger team, I think Yilmaz, he would be much higher rated. I think he is an absolutely fantastic striker from what I've seen of him anyway. Which is quite a few games in all fairness. I haven't watched many. I don't think I've watched any league games from Turkey this year. But I've watched him in the Champions League quite a bit. So yeah, and I think he's a really, really good player. Same with M19, really. I know a lot of people say, oh, that's FIFA talk. Another good save from Hart there. I know people say M19 is just FIFA talk, but no, he scored against Barcelona for one thing. But no, he's had a good season. He's scored goals. He's really good at the Africa Cup of Nations, I thought, which isn't necessarily hard for a decent striker because the defending is absolutely terrible in African teams because they're all about attacking, which is what I love about the Africa Cup of Nations. Really, that's what I really like. But no, it's good there, and you know he's been good in the league, which I haven't really seen again. Haven't really seen him too much in the league, if at all. When I've watched a few highlights, but no real full games. But in the Champions League, whenever I've seen him, he's looked really good, and that's what I can base it off. So those two strikers are extremely underrated. And two strikers I really like on FIFA as well. Corker, haven't really tried. I've had them on Football Manager, but I haven't really tried them out too much because I don't know. I'm normally able to sign a better striker a bit earlier on the game. Better striker, that is. Oh, that I thought was in. It's going to be another corner. Johnson with this one again. Smalling, and it's 1-0. Yes, can we make it 9 points? Oh, I forgot to bring Smalling off. Whoops. It doesn't matter. He's got himself a goal. Let's get him off. I just realised. I want to get Phil Jones on. Let's just get Carrick on. Doesn't matter if he's, you know, slightly awkward position, does it? Actually, no. I'm going to get Milner on. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cancel that. Let's do that again. Get Shawcross on, obviously, and I want to get Jones on there and Carrick off for Milner. There we go. That's better. So we're leading, which is brilliant. You know, 1-0 up. Yeah. Speaking of Yilmaz though, like, and Emenike, I want to know, who do you think is like a really, really underrated striker? Maybe Berbatov. He's a bit old now, but for 5 million, I think Fulham have got a really good deal. Eto's still going. I think he's a bit underrated now. I think he's still a world-class striker, despite playing in the Russian leagues. I know Emenike, and he also plays in the Russian leagues. Yeah, so I think I wish he didn't go to Angie. I wish he. Yeah, apparently City were offering him money. If you're going to be getting paid 50k less to play for City, I think you've got to take it. And Bent's gone and scored the goal there. Terrible defending from Turkey, but nicely nicked goal from Bent. That his first at the tournament, I believe. Pretty sure it is. But no, I'm pretty disappointed in Neto. He used to be my favourite player. Then he moved to Angie. I was in. I don't know whether I told you this story. I was in Barcelona when Ibra and Eto'o swapped clubs, and I didn't want Ibra at Barcelona. I really dislike Ibra. Oh, they've got a red card. Looks like Turkey are going out of the competition though. Anyway, so it's not too bad for him that he's been sent off. But I really don't like Ibra that much. He's a great player and all. There's just something about him. Maybe it's his nose. I don't know. He just really pisses me off. Go on, and it's 3-0. Johnson gets the goal, which is great. You know, brilliant performance again. But no, so I didn't want Ibra to join Barca because I really liked Eto'o, and I wanted Eto'o to stay at Barca. I wanted him to be the best striker in the world, and you know, be winning all those trophies. Which weirdly he actually went. Was he there when they won the Champions League? I'm pretty sure he was because Ibra wasn't. So he must have been there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was because he was there with Mourinho as well. When Mourinho went into the Champions League, so that's kind of weird how he won the Champions League after leaving Barca, and I was really worried that he wasn't going to do that. But I really liked him at Inter because obviously Mourinho was there, so I was watching him quite a bit. Well, as much as I could. I didn't actually have a TV, but I'd do the streams, and if they were on at the pub or something, I'd go down to watch them there. Mostly in the Champions League, that was. I think I watched like pretty much every Champions League game that season. That was the first season I watched every single Champions League game that was televised, and I was quite young then. Was I 13, 12, something like that? Oh no, we did have a TV. I remember we had to go and get one because we weren't able. Yeah, I remember now. We did get one eventually. Anyway, that's besides the point. But yeah, anyway, I was really annoyed that I was going back to England. I was in bad enough mood because we had to go back to England and I was having fun in Spain. Anyway, I saw this guy with a Portugal go through on goal difference, by the way. Anyway, I saw this guy with a what do you call it shirt, Ibra shirt with Barcelona, and I just thought, that's the moment I knew, crap, he's joined. I was pretty disappointed. Yeah, that's just an interesting thing. Did Belgium win their group? Because that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not surprised really. Yeah, Belgium won their group. Not hugely surprised because they got a very good team, but that's pretty cool. So yeah, it's Croatia. France finished bottom of their group at home. Oh, does this mean we'll be playing Croatia? Because I wouldn't mind that. It hasn't told us yet, unfortunately. I think I'll keep this episode going until we know who we're going to be playing. Oh, it's the European Under-21s final tomorrow in this. Anyway, yeah, so I was pretty disappointed, but I do love Neto. Just disappointed that he took the money. I don't know, maybe the rumours about Man City actually making a bid for him weren't true, and Angie were his only option. He thought, you know what, I'm getting old, might as well take the money. It's a short career, in all fairness. If City were offering him money, like, it would have been a lot, obviously, so I would have taken that because you're playing at a high level. You know, he said he's always wanted to play in England, which I still hope he does at some point in his career. I'm hoping this season someone decides to go for him. Maybe I don't know who would. I couldn't see anyone. Maybe Chelsea, because Mourinho's returned. He might want that kind of striker. But I don't know. I don't know how Eto's done this season. I haven't really been following Angie that much. He's obviously been scoring goals, and they were in the Europa League, and I saw, was it Newcastle against Angie? I'm pretty sure it was, because I definitely watched them in the Europa League, and Eto was playing. It's either Newcastle or Liverpool. I can't remember. No, Liverpool played Zenit, didn't they? And Newcastle played Angie. And you know, I watched Eto in that match. It was the first time I'd watched him for a few years. Come on, hurry up. And yeah, it was pretty cool to see him again. Do we now know who we're going to be facing in the next round? England are into the final of the European Championships under-21s. Germany against Germany, so it's an England-Germany final. 5-1 against Spain. Very, very interesting. Speaking of under-21 championships, I predicted that Holland would win it. If you go back a few episodes ago, I predicted Holland would win it. I did predict it. What? Oh, we got Ireland. Wow, brilliant. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, I'm very excited about it because it's not a tough team, but it's a team that I really like to play, and it's a rivalry as well. Speaking of other teams that have gone through, Belgium against Czech Republic, Romania against Portugal, Greece against Spain, Holland against Croatia, Bosnia and I don't know how to say that one. I've always struggled on that, but I just call them Bosnia against Germany, Russia against Switzerland, Denmark against Italy. So predictions: Belgium will probably beat Czech. I think Portugal will beat Romania. Spain will beat Greece, you'd have to imagine, unless Greece are going to do a 2004. I think we can beat Ireland quite comfortably. Holland will probably beat Croatia. Germany will definitely beat Bosnia. Russia will beat Switzerland, in my opinion. I think Italy will beat Denmark. I'm going to speak about the Under-21 Championship in the next episode, because I'm going to record that now, because I can't wait to play this Ireland game. So yeah. So make sure you tune in for that if you want my opinions on it. As I speak though, it's the 11th of June, so keep that in mind if this comes out when Holland have already lost in the final maybe, or the semi-final, I don't know. It probably will do, so keep that in mind. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you, and goodbye.